Hello students, welcome to Srpc classes. My name is Professor Himadri Datta. In today's lecture, we'll talk about the elasticity of long-run Phillips curve and short-run Phillips curve. There is often a question asked whether long-run Phillips curve is more elastic to that of short-run Phillips curve or the other way around. Today, in this video, we'll explain which one is more elastic. First, we'll draw the diagram for long-run Phillips curve and also for the short-run Phillips curve. So this is the long run Phillips curve because at this level the unemployment has reached the natural level, at its natural level, and this is the short run Phillips curve. It shows the relationship between inflation and cyclical unemployment, which is negatively sloped because cyclical unemployment and inflation, they are inversely related to each other. Now, as you can see, this is the price level or inflation level, let's say, whatever you call it. So, which one is more steeper? As you can see, the long run Phillips curve, no matter what happens, the UN is always constant. That is, even if you want to decrease this, the UN is constant in case of long run Phillips curve. But here in short run Phillips curve, the relationship between pi and UC is always inverse. That is, when you decrease the pi, the UC also increases. This is when inflation decreases, the unemployment rate increases. So now, the basic definition of elasticity is that due to change in one commodity or due to change in one factor, say here for an example, say inflation, how much the change in the other factor, the related factor that we are examining here, which is the cyclical unemployment, changes. That is, if this changes by 1 unit, how much cyclical unemployment changes. Now, in case of long run Phillips curve, as you can see, no matter what happens to the inflation level, that is, unemployment rate is always constant at UN, because it is believed that even maybe in short run, due to increase in aggregate demand, there might be short-run increase in aggregate supply curve, but then again, after some time, it will get back to the initial one at long-run level. So we'll find the long-run Phillips curve to be vertical. Now, as you can see, if inflation changes, in case of long-run Phillips curve, the change in cyclical unemployment is fixed, so it cannot change. So we'll say it is perfectly inelastic. We'll say it is perfectly inelastic. Whereas in case of short-run Phillips curve, as you can see it here, that the change in inflation causes unemployment rate to increase, because they are negatively related. So this one is elastic. So if there is a question whether long run Phillips curve is more elastic or short run Phillips curve is more elastic, so the answer is short run Phillips curve. I'm rubbing it off so that So from here we come to the conclusion that short run Phillips curve is always more elastic as compared to Phillips curve. Now here we have to remember one thing. When something is more elastic, we call it that it is more flatter. That is, elasticity has some relationship with this thing called flatterness. Now, when something is inelastic, we call it, or is less elastic related to the other one, we call it steeper. So here, the short run Phillips curve is flatter and long run Phillips curve is steeper. So in this lecture what we did, we first draw the basic the short run Phillips curve, which is downward sloping, because the relationship between cyclical unemployment and price level is inflation is always negative. And then what we did, we drew the long run Phillips curve, which is vertical like this, and then we compared between these two and we come to the conclusion that long run Phillips curve is less elastic, or maybe inelastic, perfectly inelastic, or you say less elastic as compared to the short run Phillips curve. So we conclude that the short run Phillips curve is flatter, which is more elastic as compared to the long run Phillips curve. So thank you for watching today's video. If you have any question or doubt or suggestion in this regard, please text us on WhatsApp at this number 9836793076. It is 9836793076. Please call us on this number, or please WhatsApp me on this number if you have any doubt or conclusion. Thank you for watching today's video. Have a nice day ahead.